Hello everyone, my name is Pico and welcome to ZAAZ. We are ringing in the new year 2019 with a back to basics class. So let's go ahead, let's turn our machines on right away. So perhaps you just bought a ZAAZ or you are just coming back to your ZAAZ. In 2019 you're going to use it more, that was your resolution. So today I thought we'd start off with a back to basics class. For anyone new or just returning, we're going to go over some key principles, some fundamental movements, and we're really going to bring it right back to the basics and talk about all the little niches we have about our machine and why it's so amazing. And then we're going to go and show you some movements, some good fundamentals to get yourself going in the new year. Now, if at any point you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to take a couple minutes after today's demonstrations to answer any questions you have. So let's go ahead, let's get started. We're going to talk about the speed of our machine and the stance of our feet first. So first thing, speed. A lot of people ask me, what speed for each position? Now speed is highly accustomed to each person. It's specific to each person and what they're looking for in their ZAAZ machine. The rule of thumb, though, really, and what I suggest and what I personally do, lower speeds like 30, 20, down into the 10s, you're going to really be getting a stability and balance aspect to your machine. So if you're someone who's looking, someone who feels uneasy out in their everyday activities, you feel like you're really losing your balance and your stability, go ahead and stick with lower speeds as you do any exercises. That's really going to start working those stability muscles because your body and all your stability muscles are working overtime to keep you upright while on an unbalanced machine. So stay with the lower speeds. Now, if you're using your ZAAZ for things like chronic conditions like fibromyalgia or arthritis or diabetic neuropathy, you might want to go for higher speeds. When you get higher speeds, you're going for more the circulation aspect. Now, you're still getting circulation when you're doing lower speeds, but if you really want to push that circulation up and you want a lot of hertz per second and you're really making your body contract and release and getting that circulation going, that really that aids so many chronic pains. So go for those higher speeds. Now, the other thing that you can pay attention to is the width of your feet. Very much like the speed, if you bring your feet all the way to the edge of the plate as far as you can, you might notice right away you're getting a teeter-totter feeling, kind of like a wobbling in your hips. That's a super balance and stability aspect of the machine. Now, not everyone who gets on this machine feels super comfortable with that right away. So the option you have is to inch your feet closer together. If you bring your feet all the way together, you're still going to get that pure vibration moving up through your body, but you're not going to have that balance stability aspect. You won't have so much of a wobble in your hips. So through each position you're learning how to do and what you're looking to get from your ZAAZ machine, go ahead and alter your speed at any position. Perhaps there's one position you like a lower speed, or there's one position you like a higher speed. A lot of my clients say to me that they like higher speeds because they get a massage effect from it. Anytime I'm doing anything for my lower back or tension in my shoulders, I love to go for those higher speeds, just pure vibration, because you really do get a massage effect from it. So, besides that, remember, keep it in your mind. It's specific to everybody. There's no one speed, but find what works best for you. Now, we're going to go over a couple fundamental positions on our ZAAZ machine, and the first one I would like to start with is called the standing T. It's a great way to open up all the joints of your whole entire body. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the joints of our ankles, our knees, our hips, all up through our spine and our neck, and then while we're opening up those joints, we're allowing that vibration to move up through those newly opened joints, creating new circulation. So this is a great way to relieve any kind of pain or tension, or a lot of people have inflammation. This is a great way to get the circulation up through the body in new ways. Now, how you do this, and you might have seen this before if you've done a class with us before, you stand on your machine. Now remember, your stance is how you wish for it to be. If you want it wide or in close, that's totally up to you. You're going to bring your arms out to your sides, stretching, and from here, we're going to rotate our whole entire body to the left, locking eyes with the hand behind us. Now you're going to stretch as far back as you comfortably can. Take a deep breath, and with exhale, we're going to come back forward facing, and we're going to do the same thing to the right. Now you can stay in this position for as long as you want. You might find when you do a new position, you find just that right little niche where the vibration is moving up through a new part of your body and you're like, oh, relief. So feel free to stay in a position. Let's do it one more time, and notice if you can rotate a little bit farther this time. Newly opening the joints. I know right away I can rotate farther always on my second round. And let's do the same thing on the right. Big exhale. Remember to breathe on your machine. All of my clients love to hold their breath. I don't know why, it's the body's natural instinct to hold breath anytime you're exercising, but please remember to breathe. All right, so the next position I'd like to go over is the squat. It's a basic squat. You might hear people doing it in the gym. You might hear people doing it in physical therapy. We're going to show you how to do it on your ZAAZ machine, because not only are you having the natural gravity of your body weight, you have all this extra hertz per second of G-force coming down on you, and your body is extra stabilizing because you're on a whole body vibration machine. So when you're doing a squat, it is best to have a wider stance. Of course, it's custom to everybody, but it is better to have a wider stance. Now remember, you have support bars on your ZAAZ machine. So anytime you're feeling unstable, go ahead and use your support bars. The only thing I want you to be mindful of is make sure you're not putting all of your body weight onto the support bars. I don't want it to be holding up all your body weight. They're there for that extra little bit of confidence you can't quite do. So utilize them if you need them. Now I'm going to go ahead. From here, making sure I'm bearing my body weight in my heel, I'm going to sit back as if there were a seat behind me. Now look at this. You can see that my body weight is all in my heel because my toes are slightly flexed up. Now if I was to bring my body weight forward and put my weight into my toe, it puts a lot of strain and stress right into the knee. Anybody who has arthritis, you will feel this right away. It is no good. We want to make sure the body weight is in the heel. When you put the body weight into the heel, you're engaging the large stability muscles like your glutes and your hamstrings, and this is really going to help with strength, instability, and balance. So you come down for a second, and then you come back up. Now make sure when you're coming back up, it's another big press through the heel. We don't want to bear any body weight in the toe. Good, do a couple more of these. Now if you're just getting started with squats, a good place to start out with is 3 sets of 8 reps. Good. All right, so we did our standing T, we did our squats, and I'd like to show you guys one more exercise. It's not quite an exercise, but a movement. One of the biggest things I hear all the time on our ZAAZ machine, people say, oh, I have this tension in my neck and shoulders. So I want to show you guys just a quick fundamental neck and shoulder release. Now, I want to do this for back to basics because nobody thinks to do this. We're going to step off of our machine and we're going to take a seat on our machine. Now, because I'm looking to relieve tension and stress in my shoulders, I'm going to go for those higher speeds. I want that massage effect. I want a lot of hertz per second. So I'm going to amp up my speed. Good. So from here, holding onto your support bars, you are going to take a seat on your machine. Now, from here, what you're going to do, open palm, you're going to put your hands on the plates near you, and what you're going to do is you're going to press down through your palms as if you were trying to lift your butt up off the machine. Now, the moment you put your hands on this machine and you push down, you get instant vibration into your shoulders. This I will say time and time again. I swear to all my clients, this is my favorite thing to do on my ZAAZ machine, always. I hold a lot of tension in my shoulders being in the gym and working with clients on ZAAZ. And I love to just come at the end of the day, take a sit, and just sit here and allow the vibration to move up into your shoulders. There's really no other way you're going to get this type of circulation and vibration going directly, so targeted into your shoulders and neck. This is a great way to relieve that. So feel free to spend some time here. I do this at the end of the day. This is a good way for you to relax, de-stress, and just allow that vibration to that really specifically targeted place. So that's the fundamentals I really wanted to show you guys today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and check now to see if you guys left me any questions. If you're watching this later in the day and you actually missed the live, feel free to still leave any questions you have. We will get to them. And I'm going to go right over to Facebook. Besides that, I'd love to hear what you guys' resolutions were for 2019. If you have any resolutions, leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear what people are doing for the new year. All right, so no questions yet. Phyllis says she's watching. Hi, Phyllis. Marcia, love your class. What's the speed? All right, so Marcia, we went over this a little bit in the beginning. So the speed is specific to every single person. There is no one speed. But there are a couple rules and key principles you can think of when thinking about your speed, and you can change your speed at any point throughout the class. Now, the best way I like to describe it is lower speeds like 30s, 20s, and down in the 10s. You're really pushing for a balance and stability aspect of your machine because you have more of a teeter-totter feel when you have those lower speeds. So your body is working overtime to really stabilize, especially with that unstable back and forth movement. Now, if you're somebody who's dealing with a chronic illness or some kind of condition where you know, fibromyalgia, diabetic neuropathy, arthritis, where you're really looking to push your circulation to give you some relief from those chronic conditions, you're probably going to want to go for higher speeds. You want to, you know, get as many hertz per second as you can, so all of your fast twitch muscles are contracting and releasing and contracting and releasing as fast as you can. And what that's going to do is going to prompt your body to circulate, and it's going to circulate faster than you are normal to. It's not going to feel like a heart rate pump, but your body's going to be circulating to adapt to the contract and release at that pace. So if you're looking for that massage effect or you're looking for that circulation effect, go for higher speeds. All right, Marcia, I hope that, any last questions? I hope that answered the question. Again, if you have any questions later and you missed the live stream of this, leave them in the comment section below. We will get to them. Besides that, you guys, it's so good to start 2019 with ZAAZ. I'm looking forward to all the classes we're going to teach this year. We have a lot coming to you. And besides that, keep moving with ZAAZ.